Hello guys, it's me Solomon here once again, and I just want to talk about something important. Okay, so middle of last year, I wanted to do a series of videos. Okay, about Buckminster Fuller, his ideas, his concepts. Okay, because I wanted to have a medium where I could share my the ideas that I read about Buckminster Fuller. Okay, I wanted to share the ideas that Buckminster Fuller um, um, conceptualized, and also the ideas that he put in most of the books that he published. Okay, and Buckminster Fuller was the second president of Mensa International. Mensa International is a high IQ society. Okay, that was founded in the UK. Okay, and it's a high IQ society. Buckminster Fuller had a very high IQ, and in reading most of his books, Synergetics, Grunch Of Giants, Critical Path, you need to have a very high IQ level quotient. Okay, you need to have a very high IQ in order to understand and decode all the information that Buckminster Fuller has published in his books. Okay, so I've read a lot. Okay, I've read a lot about Buckminster Fuller and all his ideas, and I wanted to share this information because I feel people have been misinformed. Okay, our educational system has misinformed us. Okay, and in reading, I was even sharing information about the book, one of the books that he published. That was Grunch Of Giants, and I was even telling my friend. Okay, I was telling him what the content of that book. Okay, I was telling him that a few elite individuals have monopolized the financial system, the political and financial system, and they are controlling resources for their benefits, for their selfish gains, and they are leaving the majority to rot in poverty, and people have been people have been impoverished as a result of the decisions made by an elite group of people who are controlling the world resources and the world financial system and political system. So, in reading Grunch Of Giants, I found out that the world is run by a conspiracy. Okay, so I didn't believe in conspiracy theories, but in reading Buckminster Fuller's book, someone who was very knowledgeable, okay, in so many disciplines, I realized that in reading Grunch Of Giants, I saw that the world was run with some kind of a conspiracy. Okay, a few group of individuals are controlling the world system for their own benefits. Okay, leaving the majority or the masses to rot in poverty. So after I was explaining to my friend, I told him that okay, then I'll use chatGTP to generate an article on the book that was published by Buckminster Fuller. Okay, so I did generate the article and I sent it to my friend, and I found out that everything that ChatGTP, or the article that ChatGTP generated for me, was every information that I read about within the book Grunch Of Giants. Everything that I read in the Grunch Of Giants book was what was summarized by ChatGTP. So I saw that ChatGTP is a very powerful tool that I can use to share most of Buckminster Fuller's ideas, okay, to the general public, because I think a lot of people need to really understand what Buckminster Fuller's ideas are, so that they can be informed, because there are so many things in this world that there are new ideas that Buckminster Fuller propounded that can change this world for the better. Okay, Buckminster Fuller even said people don't need to work for employment in order to survive. Yeah, people are always complaining to the government or politicians to create jobs for them so that they can earn a living. Okay, Buckminster Fuller is saying that it is obsolete, it is outdated for people to work for employment. Okay, and that technology, okay, advanced technologies can make it possible for us to do more with the less resources that we have, so that we can produce more to sustain the lives of people. Okay, so that people don't have to work, okay, or engage in employment to earn a living. That technology can rather take care of us without we working for money. Okay, so there are a lot of ideas Buckminster Fuller propounded. Okay, there are a lot of ideas. So I'm going to use the chatGTP tool to generate information. Okay, I'll let chatGTP decode the information that Buckminster Fuller has written. Okay, because Buckminster Fuller's ideas, you need to have a high IQ in order to decode what he has written. But chatGTP has break down Buckminster Fuller's ideas so that the ordinary people on the streets or in society can understand what Buckminster Fuller is saying, because this is very important. We need a revolution. Okay, and I think Buckminster Fuller's ideas are revolutionary. It can change a lot of people's thoughts about how they perceive the world. And I don't want to talk much, so what I'm going to do is, on my Facebook wall, okay, and maybe LinkedIn, I'll be posting these ideas, Buckminster Fuller's ideas, in the form of articles that the ChatGTP has generated for me. I'm going to be posting this, and people need to read the information there, because it is very beneficial. It's going to inform you, because the educational system has misinformed us. The politicians are taking advantage of us because they think we are ignorant, and that they can take us for a ride, and then they can use their conspiracies to control the world resources for their selfish benefits. So I'm going to share so much information with the ChatGTP, and share ideas that Buckminster Fuller propounded, and this will inform the general population, and it's going to make the world a better place. So this is the reason why I made this video. And so check out my walls, okay, my Facebook and LinkedIn walls, okay, or timelines. You are going to see so much information that I'll be posting about Buckminster Fuller. So take care, everyone. Bye.